Okay. And this fire creates smoke, which makes it very harmful. The cities become dark, cloudy. And I don't think we see this in Mongolia or India like that. Okay. And then it traveled all the way from the north and it has come down to Philadelphia also. And it travels down all the way. This whole smoke and this pollution travels. And all the sun is blocked. And after that, clouds have to come and rain has to come in order to remove all this dust particles. Okay. So just like we couldn't see, that's what we are doing all the time with our thoughts. Unnecessary thoughts, we are clouding. And these clouds don't allow the light and your potential to come out. So your skill, your birth purpose skill is present there. Your birth purpose skill is hidden. So what are the ways in order to find out your skill and your birth purpose, which is hidden, which you always knew when you were young? You have clouded it with all your thoughts, memories, and everything. Okay. One of the methods is when we write the story. When we write the story, we try to recollect. Remember, the body knows it, what you truly are, but you have forgotten after the age of 3 as a result of external programming. So the idea is to find the destiny. What is your purpose? Why you were born? What is the idea behind that? You have come for a purpose. You know, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So your birth is also for a reason. And that's what we are finding. If we are doing what we are supposed to do for whatever reason we came, then success is inevitable. But if we are going to copy everybody else, then success is not going to happen. Failure is inevitable. So, but sometimes the body is so smart that it sends prompts in the form of dreams, in the form of thoughts, in the form of desires, which you should listen to. We should trust it and implement it. For example, I was supposed to be an engineer, but the situations were created of failure by the body so that I shift from being an engineer to a doctor. I was successful in so many places at the highest level, but there was some reason why I wasn't getting admission. A vague reason, nothing to do with education, domicile. And this was being purposely done by the soul so that I don't go there. Because I'm attracted to that place, I'm going. No, I don't go there. I have to go here. And this is also not the right place. Then finally, the third place. And the main reason for going to this third place is that I'm supposed to meet my wife. Without that, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to succeed. So all these things are not failures, they are called redirecting you. So when you write the story, it'll start becoming clear. I can continue till now, whatever has happened. There's so much more. Understand? Now, all those who have written the story and those who have realized, like, and they know that they have to do something with related to, like Nanda Kumar is supposed to do something to do with spirituality. Like Kamal is something to do with story writing. And I already explained to him. Now it is for him to take the steps, the next steps to do that. For them to take the next steps. So once you get to know, don't sit idle. Start taking action. Other method of finding the story is the palm leaf readings called Nadi leaf. Even I said no to palm leaf reading. from the age of 20. I said, what nonsense, mom? What are you telling me? It's not possible. See, that was the understanding I had. But at the age of 60, when a senior person, doctor came and told me, Ramesh, whatever you're doing, Ramesh, whatever you're doing in this world, oh, you will get total clarity when you do the palm leaf because I see what you're doing. So I listened to him, and at the age of 60, went to do the palm leaf reading. And then so what happened? 1 second. Yeah. So hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
नहीं, but मेरे को नहीं आया ना अभी एयरपॉड में.
Can you hear me?
Just a minute. I have to switch off and switch on.
No, not clearly.
Yeah. No. Now I can hear.
Okay. We can also.
Yeah. It takes a little time. Yes. So when the doctor said, she said, your mother was telling you, but you never did it. You better do it. Because what you're teaching is something related to palm leaf reading. You seem to be somebody concerned with that. I said, what? I said, okay. Then reluctantly, I went. I asked everybody in the family, anybody wants reading? They said, no. Nobody wants to know the future. They're frightened of knowing it. Okay. So then I went for the reading, and my daughter agreed for the reading. Both of us did the reading. And when we did the reading, it was so surprising. I did it at the age of 60, after my dengue, when I was almost dying. And blood transfusion was done 2 bottles every day for 13 days, and the doctors gave up. And then I had a conversation with God. That story is for some other time. Conversation with God or the Creator. At that time, when I did the reading, in the palm leaf, it is written exactly what I'm doing. And it is also telling what I have conceived for the next 10 years. It told me everything. I have not told that to anybody except myself. It was written in the palm leaf, this is what you're going to do, this time to this time, this time to this time. I said, oh my God, how did they come to know? And then they also did my past life. And what I'm going to do in the future, I was surprised. How can it be so truthful? How can I have written and decided? So we write our destiny in the previous life and we plan the destiny. It also said that I had recently suffered, I was going to die. All that also they said. How did they come to know? Do you know what information I have to give to them? Not my date of birth, not my name, not my astrology. I only have to give my thumbprint. Just based on that unique thumbprint, they can tell me the whole story. Thumbprint is an imprint of the soul which is traveling from one life to the other life. They only need thumbprint. And when we send the email to them or whatever it is, we send it through somebody else and saying number and so, and this is the thumbprint. They don't even know who this person is. We don't even log in from that. Zero information. And it's a fascinating process. And it all told me the past life, what I had done. You know what I had done in the past life? That was the most interesting part for me. Why things were happening. Past life, it seems I was a teacher also, and all the students who are with me now were there also. They were also following me and learning from me at that time, but we didn't complete the process. And there was a stage when I became egoistic and I didn't listen to my teachers, my gurus. I lived somewhere near the Kaveri River, and I was from a, what do you call, priest family. They tell me my mother's name, past life, my father's name, past life. I said, oh, this is something which I cannot imagine is possible. So that's our limitations, And then they said that you were in love with a girl, but you didn't marry her. You had decided to marry both of you, but you didn't marry her. At the end, you listened to your parents and married another girl. And that girl was so upset. She said, this man will never be successful till he goes and marries a person whom he loves. He has to. That was written there. I said, oh my God, this is something. Then they tell me about the arrogance. So the teachers said, till he doesn't become humble and down to earth, he's not going to succeed. That was the teacher's wish. So now you see how the medical college, I was not getting admission in Bangalore, not in Delhi, although I was in the top of the list. But I had to go to Lucknow, where I met my wife. And finally, I married her. I didn't know all this. I married her, and that's where my success comes from. This is all the destined path. There's more also to the story. It's related to children also. Which child takes me to another level? Which child takes me to this? All that is there. So it was quite surprising science. Then my daughter did. And when they did for my daughter, everything was correct, except they forgot. They said, is everything correct? Yeah, but the middle name is missing, we said. Her name is Nikhila Tarini Ramesh. Nikhila is there, Ramesh is there, but then he says, then this reads is not correct. They went back again to search. We didn't tell them there is Tarini. We knew that it's missing. So middle word is missing, I said. Then they did another meeting, all the series, till they found her thing and till they found the third name, which is missing, which we confirmed only because you should give out any information from your side. After that, we started recommending this to many people who could not write their destiny story and who needed this help. And now we have done more than a few thousand. And can you imagine people in China whose name I can't pronounce? It's written in the reading and they're pronouncing it. And these readers are pronouncing. So these readers are only readers, not astrologers, not predictors. So it's only writing the story which you wrote for yourself before taking birth. And that is the purpose. And if anybody gets an opportunity to do the reading, it is a window of opportunity which you wrote in your story in the previous life has to be opened for you to rewrite your destiny. So the process of reading is not to find the future. The window of opportunity is for rewriting the story which you wrote with all the skills and knowledge you've understood in this life. But everybody cannot get this reading because they're not destined to get it. If they've not put the window. And those who are destined to get it, now the fact that I'm telling you this story, you're destined to listen to it. Those who are not supposed to listen to this are not there. So that is one of the tools which we can use in order to reconfirm our destiny. But before that, even telling this, because there's a cost to it, we would definitely measure it with the measuring system of strength, flexibility, and everything, because the soul knows. And when we measure it, we are measuring, the soul is helping us measure. We are not measuring the soul. So that subjective, objective, investigative measurements, if done, can confirm the story. That is the reality. Only then we will say this. That means we are not finding out this is not the reality. Let us do the leaf reading. There are many things. You can use astrology. Janam Patri was made for everybody at the time of birth. We can also use different forms of astrological sciences. There's something called in Canada based on the name and numbers, numerology, all that. But in that, it's human prediction. In the Nadi Reef, it is your writing. Nobody can write it. It is ancient leaves written. It is even written before your private life. So you are creating your destiny always. So I wanted to tell you about this. It just came up. I don't think what I'm going to talk about, but we're talking about destiny because you need to create the destiny. You need to create your path, find, follow, fulfill your path. Only then you will be successful. Now, remember, don't have a fear of whatever you create that other people can copy. Nobody can copy what you can create. Even if they try, they will not be successful. You are so unique. Your need is unique. Your purpose is unique. Everything is unique. Understood? Okay. So even that intention that you want to find your leaf reading or you want to find your purpose of life can also be made into an intention. That is why the third one is about getting clarity of your purpose. Any question? Anywhere, question? No question. Oh, there's one. Yes, Altan Setsek. I'll come to Mongolian.
Сайн байна уу? Өчигдрийн эмчилгээнд би ороод миний бие гинтхэн ямар нэг юмар ингээ хүлцсэн юм шиг ийм мэдрэмж төрсөн байхгүй юу? Айгу хүчтэй мэдрэмж. Тэгээ хэсэг хугацааны дараа яасан гэхээр гинт ингээд би айгу хөнгөрөөд чөлөөлөгдөөд айгу бүрэн чөлөөлөгдөөд тийм амар тайвныг би мэдэрсэн. Тэгээд энэ үйл явцыг юу вэ гэж би өөрөө асуусан л та. Тэгээд
Okay. So when probably you were deep down, you were seeking freedom, all the problems in the heart which you had or in the chest, and these are all our emotions of the past in this life. Okay. So they're all very big. Okay. They're all trying to go out, but the channels are small. Because when we do the process of the healing, it is trying to help you let go of whatever is holding you back. And it's held back because the channels through which it has to move are narrower. So that's when it became tighter, because the big thing is going to go through a small channel. It became tight. That's why you felt the tightness. But eventually, it has to give way. The channel has to allow it to move. So that is the release which happened, and you started feeling the relief. And finally, you felt absolutely free. So sometimes it's experiential, the let go, and that is useful to explain it. 95% of the time, it moves out smoothly. Oh, I should have changed the mode. Sorry. Go ahead. Speak up. Oh, once you're done, raise your hand, Dolgor.
Баярлалаа. Тэгээд би энийг юу гэж ойлгосон бэ гэхээр зэрэг Арамш багш маань л одоо миний энэ их блог замглаануудыг бүрэн тайлж өглөө гэж өгсөн гэж би багштай их баярлж байгаа шүү. Талархлаа багш.
Thank you. God bless you. Yep. Yes, beta Kamal, bolo.
Yeah, hello, sir. How are you?
I'm good, good.
Yeah, so I just got a call today, and I'm invited by my laughter club. You know, I'm part of a laughter club, and I'll be giving them a talk soon about the collective healing and well-being session. So
Oh, wait.
maybe he'll give me a 15
Kamal,
minutes.
1 second.
Tomorrow
Let
I'll
me
just
put you
meet
in
them,
English
and then
mode.
another day I will guide
Wait.
them as well. Guide
Kamal,
them
Kamal,
about 10-15 minutes.
Kamal, start again. Kamal, start again. Because we were on dual translation.
Right.
You
So
got
I
an
just got
invitation from the
invited.
laughter club.
Yeah. So tomorrow I'll just meet them, and then in a day or two, or I'll have like 15 minutes, and they'll break from their exercise, and I will be telling them about the collective self-healing. And also, if anybody wants to learn the exercise, I'll show them the exercise as well. Yeah.
But so it's very good. I mean, anyhow, you were in the laughter club. You've got this invitation also. That's great. I want to tell you that laughter is one of the best medicine. They say laughter is the best medicine. They say, no? How is it the best medicine?
Yes,
What does laughter do?
it is.
What do you understand by what laughter does?
It does. It's very deep. You can take it very far. Yeah. Absolutely.
What does
Hello?
it do? What does it do in the body? There is a science.
So the short of it, the short of it is that, first of all, everything is a habit, and people who do not laugh, or they're not like laugh easily, they have some higher self-conscious. It's a habit. So you make a habit. It takes 40 days to bring it into a system. It's like you set up the neural pathways, and then once you're into it, then you can laugh at anything. You can laugh on any occasion. Whether you're sad, you're happy. So there are two immediate benefits. So first of all, we are doing laughter yoga, which is breathing and laughter together. It's 2 in 1, right? So it's not just laughter and breathing intersperse. So the two main benefits is that immediately it brings you to your authentic self. Like you cannot, whatever you're feeling at that moment, you will feel it, whether it's sadness, pain, joy, whatever it is. You will straight come right into it. You cannot avoid. So it takes you straight to that. And second is, if you do it regularly, it opens your heart. You become more to like sharing, helping others. You become more considerate. So for me, the first experience after Laughter Club, after a few months Laughter Club, I always go and check on my family members. Are they lonely? Has somebody asked them how you're today? Did you brush your teeth? I just always checking on them, because loneliness is a big thing for senior, for every group is affected by this. So I check on people.
Endless. Yeah, your sharing will be endless. I can see that, and it's good. But what the question was, how does laughter change something in the body for it to become? One is laughter. You lay down the pathways and you're creating the habit like that. Then you will become considerate. You're becoming loving and affectionate. You're becoming caring. Then for others also. But what is really happening is what I want to tell that science to you. One was the breathing and second was the laughter. The biochemistry of the body, you're not in that class, but I'm telling you, changes with each scenario. So I'll tell you that. Each scenario. That means if I'm sad, the biochemistry is different. The plasma field biochemistry in the body is of a sad one. So even if you're not sad, but if your biochemistry is of a sad biochemistry, you will feel sad without knowing what's the reason why you're sad. Okay? That is the biochemistry. So now there are 3 levels at which you do. If I'm happy, the biochemistry is different. If I'm ecstatic, biochemistry is different. If I fear, biochemistry is different. And laughter and yoga, laughter creates a tremendous amount of movement in the body. Tremendous amount of movement because, we laugh openly. Everything. The lungs are also moving. The circulation gets better. Everything, all the nourishment which is there reaches the mitochondria, which are the kitchens of the cells. There are multiple mitochondria in each cell. And they get the oxygen from the yoga exercise, plus from the laughter movement and the state of being happy emotionally. All these combined change the biochemistry. And now I want to tell you how laughter is medicine. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. So when you laugh and do this exercise and be in this club, you are regularly creating endurance biochemistry, stamina biochemistry because of laughing, and survival strength biochemistry. Endurance, stamina, survival strength biochemistry. Because of the movement and because of the breathing, and because when you breathe, the plasma field is also your breathing. So more, and when you do that yogic thing, more of the plasma field is also entering. So all these things together, finally, at the level when you create endurance, stamina, and survival, which develops during that laughter club, you develop a biochemistry. It's called biophysio-pharmachemistry. Now, when the biochemistry becomes pharma chemistry, it is so smart, it creates the medicines necessary for all the diseases you have. It knows that this disease requires this medicine. So it creates that and starts overcoming the stress, disease, and medicine. That is the beauty of Laughter Club. And that is what results into the medicine preparation. That's why it's called laughter is the best medicine. So this, I want you to write it down and send it to me, what I told you, so that you can talk about it. I will edit it a little bit. In your talk, when you get your 15 minutes, so you will explain this all to them. So how to overcome stress, disease, and aging, finally creating the biochemistry of medicine, which happens due to this laughter like this. So you're telling the actual science behind it. Before you were telling me all the outcomes, habit, what would you, because of this change, you start being caring, start inquiring, start loving, start affection. Correct. That's good. Perfect. Good. I'm glad. So now, see, you are developing into the coach which you want to develop. I told you, you have to tell stories. And the story is going to be story by virtue of which the talk, you're coaching people. And you can say that, yes, I'm available for consultations if you want. In the beginning, you will have hesitations to take money. Please, doesn't matter. Don't take money. But start getting the experience of coaching, advising, and guiding. So this is the opportunity for the Laughter Club people to consult, coach and consult you free of cost, which is necessary in the beginning for you to get experience. Okay, fine. Thank you. God bless. All the best. Mido?
Би навчны хичээлийн талаар нэг юм лавлаж асуухтай. Навчны хичээс хэлэгчээр одоо нөгөө би ч 17 онд хэлэгжсэн. Тэгээд нөгөө хүний юг сонсохоор одоо нөгөө 540 хэлэгчдэг штэ. Тэгсэн чинь хүн ингээд нөгөө хавдар тусаад тэгснийхэн дараагаар навчны хичээс гүйцээгээд хэлгэсэн чинь 70 наснда хавдар болох байсан мэн гэж гараад. Тэгэхээр нөгөө нэг тэр хавдар нь залуухандаа гараад одоо навчнаас хэлэхээр өөрөөр хэлбэл нөгөө нэг насыг нааша татаад заслыг нийцдэг юм болов уу гэсэн ойлголт. Тэр нь тэгээ эдгээд тийм ойлголт байдаг байхгүй. Итгэж шиг заслаа хэлэгч бол тэр муу юм нь болохоор наана ингээд засагдаад яг тэр навчны хичээсэн дээр бичигдснээрээ биш нааша засагддаг юм уу гэж ойлгодгийг. Тэр одоо үнэн худлаа юу нэгдүгээр. Хоёрдугаар болохоор Ж татвараад за биш. Зүгээр ер нь навчнаачаас хэлэхээр хүн насны навчнаачаас хэлэхээр ба штэ. Одоо жишээлбэл 70 одоо бүр хөгчөрсөн хойноо нэг хавдар мавдар ч юм уу муу юм тохиолдохоор байна штэ. тэрийг навчны ижил хэлээд 1800 хэлэхээр наан засаад эдгээгээд тэгээд тэрийг урагшлуулчихдаг юм болов энэ гэж ойлгох. Засал явагддаггүй гэж ойлгоод байгаа байхгүй юу?
Okay.
Наан нь хэлчихгээд засал нь явагдаад наан нь одоо эдгээд эрүүл болоод ч юм уу засал нь явагддаггүй гэж асуух гэдэг.
What is the question? And see, so that means if they found out, you can prevent it definitely. Today I was doing a rewrite destiny for a person, and that person, it is written at 64 years age, there is going to be 65 years, a life-threatening situation. That's what is stated. But that person is 63, doesn't matter. 63, 93, 83 doesn't matter. Okay, but so now the question was, what should I do? Because that person will start thinking, I'm going to have a life-threatening situation at that age. They'll be even more cautious, more worried that they're going to die. They started thinking of death. But when you do the remedies, online remedies with me, and also whether you do it in the temple remedies, that vortex which is there is, the defect is due to the dent inside the vortex. The dent gets corrected, automatically the disease gets prevented. So the life-threatening disease gets prevented. So even if she finds it in the late age, the cancer is there. So the remedies will help her. That is the purpose of doing it. Okay. When you finish, tell me.
За. Хоёр дахь нь болохоор өөр асуулт нөгөө нэг аюу асууж байна. Багшаар нөгөө нэг 1800 заслаар нөгөө навчны ижил хийлэгчээд багшийн заслыг дараа нөгөө энтгэд очихгүйгээр надаар хэлгэж болно гэсэн шүү дээ. Тэгэхээр 1800 заслаа хийлэгчээд дараа нь багшаар хийлгэх үү? Яг уу би нөгөө өөр охиноо сонирхоод байгаа байхгүй юу? Навчны өвчөөс хийлэгчээ дараа нь багшаар засал хийлгэх үү эсвэл нийлээд байдгийн болоо гэж асуух байхгүй багшаас.
No, it's 1080. And before that, there is rewrite destiny, which is 540. You have to do the rewrite destiny. Now that is what is important is this person having cancer first? So don't ask her this. I'll tell you a story so that it will be clear. Okay? So I'll go to English mode and tell. Okay, when do people sometimes do? Now there was a colleague of mine whose daughter had cancer, having severe pain, and it was already predicted that she's going to go by the doctors. Keep translating. Okay. And now they're seeing whether anything can be done, and they did a nadi reading. So then at that time, they give you all the things to be done where your client cannot go to the temples. So that's where the online comes into help. And somebody else goes on their behalf to the temples to do the thing. Okay. So all that. So that is what they do, that in order to get better. They do that in order to overcome. It's strange that it can be overcome in 1 minute. In 1 minute, everything changes in the body. That is the beautiful capacity of each human being. Depends on the let go they have. So all the principles do not come true. The miracle and magic can happen. And that happens when you go to that temple or when you do that online remedy. So they have to decide whether their life, what is the value of their life compared to the money they have to spend. So that's what Mido, you have to tell them. Tell them, look, whatever is important, if you don't have the money, you're not supposed to do, then that's what is supposed to happen. If you think there is a value, and if your value of your life is much more than that, and you're going to, so then that is next. Actually, for everybody, life is very valuable. They don't want to die. But when you do this, you have to still ask them if their ability, don't put them under stress. Okay. Be compassionate, be considerate, caring. Okay, that's it. Thank you, everybody. There's no any other. Everybody write today. Are you, with this understanding, what you got today, is your well-being status better? Have you realized something? If yes, write your well-being status, what it was before, what it is now, and write realized, if you have realized something.
Sir, there is a question in YouTube.
Atam, let her finish talking.
Okay.
Are you done? Okay, good. Abhi karo. Balu, what's the question?
Sir, yes. It is most common and interesting question. It is from Nanda Kumar. Sorry.
लिख दो नहीं तो.
Dear Guruji, as you are enlightened, you should not suffer from health issues.
Very good question. Very good question. Nandakumar, this is the main question which was asked to everybody of all the gurus, famous gurus. And I'm first of all not a guru. Don't call me Guruji. I told you the other day. You are thinking that I'm a guru, but I'm not a guru. I'm my own guru, not your guru. Number one. Number two is I don't want to be a guru and I'm a human being. And I tell you, if I don't go through all these problems, how will I create the solutions for them if I don't experience how to create the solution? I am not talking out of my hat. I'm talking out of my life experience. I have taken every possible sickness in order to find a solution. That was my growth. So I am an experiential guru who has gone through all the sicknesses to teach you about this. But I'm not a guru. I'm very much human. So you have given me the, and who said I'm enlightened? You think I'm enlightened. I am not enlightened. I'm learning every day. Have you understood, Nandakumar? You are defining enlightenment and all that together. But all the gurus, all famous gurus, go read all the books. I have not read any book. They all died because of diabetes, suffering, this thing, all of them. And that I'm still looking for an answer. Why do they do it? They say that is what is written in your karma, but that's not true. You are the creator of your karma. And that is why I'm finding all the methods, even how to become the creator. They all say you can become the creator. Nobody taught you how to become the creator. So I have a 9-year workshop, how to become the creator, ultimate you. How to become the Virat Swarupam of Lord Krishna. That also I'm teaching. But that doesn't make me Lord Krishna. I don't have to know everything. I should know how to guide you. I don't know your purpose. Whatever your life purpose, I cannot do that. Only you can do that. I know how to do my life purpose. You know how to do your life purpose. Are you understanding? So Nandakumar, it is you who think that I should be like this. It is you who define that this is what it should be. And all the programs I'm teaching, I realized a lot of it after 60, man. I wish I had known all this at the age of 20. Then I would not be old like this. I would be the same young 20. What I know. So now all the knowledge which I'm finding will be useful. And by the way, I'm going to come back once more to complete my task. And this is also written in my leaf reading that I will come back once more. Understood? Very good question, Nandakumar. It is we who say that they shouldn't be like this, but they all died like that. But I think that is wrong. And it's not karma. We are the creator of our destiny. So we should be able to decreate all these diseases for ourselves. And the reason there is a delay is because I didn't understand all this at the age of 20, 22. It all happened much later. Enlightenment happens at each age. And I told you that each day when you're realizing you're getting enlightened in small, small doses. Okay, but that's okay. But I am on the path to find out why we should not suffer and why we should live forever. I'm trying to discover that and try to do that. Even after you become the creator, what does the creator do? Give life. I'm teaching also how to give life to first you yourself, then to others. That program is called Breath Sound Yoga Workshop. That's also 9 years. Okay, good. So now before I go, this is the last class for this week. We are starting blossoming on Monday. There are so many options. Please, all of you join the blossoming. It's for 9 days. Okay. It'll be the highest and advanced level of blossoming. Okay. And a simple level to be able to do easily. Okay. And you guys, this thing, another last day, it's now going to be on 20th. It'll be the last day, but we're starting blossoming on 20th. So please start resuming to attend all the classes again. Okay. And please do not forget to invite as many people for this Zoom program, which is $30, because we are giving it for 2 times, 2 months, so that they get an idea. If somebody gives for the whole year, they will get 1 year plus 1 month or 1 year plus 2 months, 1 year plus 3 months. Like that, it will be there. Depending on the options, we'll calculate and give them. So those who have already paid, if it can be extended also based on all the offers we are giving now. So it's not that they are without that offer. Okay. Do it. Grow your business. Become professionally successful. Nothing else, Sunil, I can go? Did they all write their level?
Yes, sir. And Nandakumar also said, thank you, Guruji.
चलो बेटा मैं चलता हूँ, थक गया हूँ मैं आज.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Dongo.